so much. All bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of a season, and the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
To throw it on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To throw here on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And it'll be their 2nd-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Throwing now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play, and that brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Looking for a throw here. Complete out to the right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll throw on 1st. Finds his man over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And in for the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams and their running back about to get back to work. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 2nd and 3 now. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Throwing now off play action. Broke through the tackle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No yards on the play, and back-to-back stops forces a 4th and 3.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. The visitors and Ricky Pearsall headed back out on offense. And he's up over 80 receptions on the season. An impressive number, and it's good enough to sit him among the league's best as well. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they're going to take over possession. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing from the gun here. Hits his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
That one's complete, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 10 now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, Chicago! I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys tied things 10-10. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First and 10, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. They'll send him over right. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Slot man in motion left. They give it to him again. Tries to power through him, and the ball is loose! Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. His first punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're going play action. He beams one deep right side. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll throw it again. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down. Running back sent in motion. Throwing it again here. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Completes this one to Hill. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
They'll throw on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now this offense ready to head back out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Brought in right side.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the 37, finding Pearsall. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He's on the move. Steps up and he's running with it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives them the first.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Trying again, following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They put a receiver in motion right. To the air now on 1st and 10. This one's taken in by Hill. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled, well, for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Drops to a knee, clock's gonna run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. So we've reached halftime. Only a field goal game so far. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the visitors who are out in front in the second quarter. J.J. McCarthy has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jordan Love leading the way there. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. George Pickens, a good game there.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. Hill now to return it. And look at this return. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. From midfield now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here's a throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in second place. They'll run here on first down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They manage just 1 yard there. It's going to be 4th and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means Well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
So out now comes the punter. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. That's played at the 43. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one. 2 yards. And they'll have a short field in front of them as they take over.
Let's go now.
Throwing it to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 2nd and 3 now. From the 42. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. This set it down starts with an option right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action here. Taken in by Hill, right side. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back-to-back carries here. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They motion the slot man right. Here he is on 3rd and long. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds his man over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
2nd and 6 now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and then brings up 3rd down. Look to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. The rush gets home, and they stick him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. 2nd and goal, backed all the way up to the 14 here. They'll try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could...
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! These guys make them pay for turning it over. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys take a 3-possession lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense getting all set for this series. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 31. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Catch made over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give now from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw on 3rd down. On target to his man, Polk. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They've got a man in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. That one's complete over the middle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go. He'll throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They go play action on first. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 1. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. And And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
He's going to throw this one. Caught near the pylon. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction.
And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys some likely locked up the win right there. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys stretch their lead to 21. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pearsall there to grab it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air now on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. 2nd and 3 now. Still sticking with the passing game. Complete to Pearsall. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Looking right, and he finds him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They motion the tight end over. 1st down from the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. He'll throw it yet again. He's got it. Touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air. And any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
The touchdown disappears. He was not able to reach the end zone after all. Throwing from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt fails. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Right up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. These guys getting closer to their 10th win of the season. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So quickly, the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over till it's over.
Their offense running back out now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. 1st down, ball at the 36. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Throw left side, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Here's 2nd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Got to hurry this to the line. They are throwing it again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cover it.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Finding Pearsall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. A nice showing here from our winners as we say so long from Chicago.